Hello. Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Yeah, baby. Yes. Oh my god, I was talking away. I was happily talking away. I'm so sorry, guys. Welcome. Well, I said I was going to be like 9 o'clock, so after that massive technical issue, we're back. We're back. So welcome, ladies and gents. Yeah, we are hosting the UFL stream. I do apologize. I'm a bit late. I have been playing football, so yeah, just literally just got back from football, hit the stream up, and had no audio, which is fantastic. So it's stuttering sound. Really? That's no good. Is anyone else having a stuttering sound? Let me just go and check the stream quality. I wonder if it's something to do with the... It says excellent connection. Okay, everyone's saying it's pretty good. That's good to know. How about now? Is it okay now? Is it still okay? Ah, okay. All right, cool. So yeah, so my God, the technical issues are killing me. So I've been speaking for the last 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, and yeah, you couldn't hear a single word I was saying. So basically, yeah, I do apologize. I am a bit late. I've been playing football, and I've just got back through the door. So this is going to be the first look. So what we're going to do, we're going to look at the trailer first, the first look gameplay reveal from UFL, and I'm just going to let it play through, react to it as I go, and then what we're going to do is we're going to rewind it, stop it in certain sections, sort of discuss some of the things we see and all that good stuff. So let's get this underway. So I'm just going to skip it forward just a bit because obviously I can. Okay, here we go. 2, 1, lift off. Let's go.
And welcome to the first UFL live show event. My name is Eugene, I'm the CEO at Strikers Inc., the game studio behind UFL. First of all, I would like to use this opportunity to thank you all for your continued support and the positive feedback you've shared with us in recent months. We appreciate it a lot. Today I will guide you through the basics of the game, give you a brief look at our partners and ambassadors, tell you a bit about Strikers Inc., and we'll of course see the UFL gameplay trailer. As a surprise, we'll also get to meet someone really special. All in all, it's going to be a fun ride, so sit tight. We have prepared some much-awaited announcements about UFL, so if you don't want to miss anything, especially the gameplay, stay tuned till the end of the show.
Just a second, guys. I will turn up the volume for you. Better? Let me rewind it. So sorry about this, guys.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the first UFL live show.
Is that better?
My name is Eugene, I'm the CEO at Strikers Inc., the game studio behind UFL. First of all, I would like to use this opportunity to thank you all for your continued support and the positive feedback you've shared with us in recent months. We appreciate it a lot. Today I will guide you through the basics of the game, give you a brief look at our partners and ambassadors, tell you a bit about Strikers Inc., and we'll of course see the...
Not really? What? I've literally maxed it out.
As a surprise,
Try that.
we'll also get to meet someone really special. All All in all, it's going to be a fun ride, so sit tight. We have prepared some much-awaited announcements about UFL. So if you don't want to miss anything, especially the gameplay, stay tuned till the end of the show.
He's still too quiet? I'll put the subtitles on. Ah, can't. Unavailable.
In August 2021, during opening night live, we announced UFL. It was a pivotal moment for the studio. We never had any public announcements before then, though we left a few Easter eggs for those willing to find them. Generally, we've been focused on building the core functionality in the team of UFL. I know that for many of you, Strikers Inc. is still the new kid on the block, and you may wonder who we are and where we came from. Our team consists of specialists in all areas of game development: marketing, licensing, partnerships, legal, and administrative support. Strikers Inc. was established in December 2016 by the founders of Wiser and Pyrix, renowned game developers. At that time, we only had 4 people working, including myself. In 3 years, we were 100, and now we have outgrown the milestone of 200 people around the world, working both from our offices and from home. We're an ambitious team, driven by the desire to lead a new generation of football video games and digital entertainment in general. But the most important thing is, we're gamers. We play a lot, sometimes too much, but one thing remains unchanged. We know exactly what we want to achieve with UFL. As we have said many times, the vision behind the game is making it totally accessible, fair to play, and fresh experience in the football gaming space. This is the game we want to be playing with you. For your special benefit, we have prepared a series of development diaries so that you have a good feeling about our studio's everyday vibe. And now, let's take a look behind the scenes of UFL production.
Hi there, I'm Anatole, and I work on the cutscenes for the UFL game. Cutscenes in a football simulation video game differ from what we see in other games. Our cutscenes look like real documentary fragments. We try to avoid video game conventions. It is essential for each football cutscene to feel authentic. We set up and shot the scenes as if we were TV operators and editors. What I want to achieve is that a football fan, while playing UFL, would say, "Yes, I believe that." Hi, I'm Alex. My main job is setting up scenes during the filming process. Actors' movements should be realistic, and emotion should look like in a real football match. When a player reacts to a missed shot or celebrates a goal, every detail is important. How they set up to the ball, all those looks in the squad, when players prepare for a penalty. I believe that our passion for football and our attention to detail will help us to remove the difference between the game and the actual TV broadcast. I'm Vital, the lead animator. My team is working on blend shape, facial and character animations for the cutscenes and environment. A character goes on a long journey from the beginning of the modelling process until the moment when they can jump, talk and show emotions. We create bland shapes, and at the same time, we try to keep a character recognisable. With facial motion capture, further processing and polishing, we make the movements as realistic as possible. We always search for a balance between technical specifications and visuals. This way, we create beautiful content, and we also make sure that our users will be comfortable with it.
UFL's gameplay is designed to be fun, competitive, realistic looking, and responsive. These are the key pillars we try to stick to while working on the game. The flagship mode in UFL is a global online league with a division-based ranking and fair matchmaking system that takes every player's personal performance into account and decides on the next opponent correspondingly. There is no so-called handicap in the game. We don't try to change the game to make it work for both players. We give a player the right opponent to compete with and provide him with a learning curve that will bring satisfaction and gratification for mastering another skill level in the game. In UFL, you can create and develop your own club. The more you play and the more victories you earn, the more opportunities you have to strengthen your squad. You shape how your virtual team grows and evolves. You make decisions on player transfers, team formation, starting lineups, and match tactics. In addition, you have an option to upgrade not only your squad, but also your individual players by growing their skill or even training them to play in adjacent positions. The higher you climb in the league, the better the players and teams are matched against. Ultimately, you can qualify for the Premier Division, where players compete for the biggest rewards and wildcard spots in official pro tournaments and world championships, both on and offline. There will also be a separate team-based ranking so that you can share the experience with your friends. Besides the league mode, there are a number of other play modes: non-league online matches, 2v2s, 3v3s, online matches with friends, and offline mode to play casually, special events, missions, challenges, and custom tournaments, to name a few. Another great advantage of UFL is its seamless and persistent gameplay. There are no annual resets or wipes. Instead, there are seasons during which you are competing for the champion title. If you win it, you keep it with you forever in your trophy room. Play solo, play in a team with your friends, and become the UFL champion. A simple and fun concept to play. In the last 4 months, we have revealed some of our fantastic partner clubs around the world. We pay a lot of attention and respect to these partnerships because in our case, they are not just for a presentation. You may call it the UFL way, but we believe there are better alternatives to club partnerships than just buying a license. Our goal is to give UFL players another layer of connection between clubs and their fans. We'll keep revealing and signing partner clubs from all over the world, so stay tuned for updates on the hot topic throughout 2022. Today I suggest we look at some of the most prominent partner names we have unveiled so far.
So far, a lot of talk, but to me it's just words. You know, it's just putting stuff out there. Obviously, we know about the partnership clubs, and if we're going to pull one out of the bag that we don't know about, but so far I've not seen anything new. So looking forward to the gameplay reveal if there is any.
There are success stories that would have been unimaginable in the past, like #UnitedFC, the YouTube phenomenon, a video channel following the rise of an amateur club that became an officially recognized semi-pro team in England. They are young, ambitious, and have already created a remarkable story. Driven by their passion and love for football, they managed to combine two worlds, the real and the virtual. We share the same approach, values and goals, and thus it is hard to imagine a better alliance. Please welcome #United.
We are #United. What started as a group of mates playing together back in 2016 is now a proper team playing in the 8th tier of English football. We've played all over, from Sunday League pitches to Wembley Stadium in front of 34,000 people, from international tours to the FA Cup. We've got an incredible fan base all over the world who make everything that we do possible, and we keep them up to date with what happens at the club across our social media platforms. Our esports team is top quality. We've won some huge honours over the last few years, and we're regularly competing with the best of the best. And more recently, we've added a brilliant women's team who play in the 4th tier of English women's football, and we've added over 500 youth players. And we've done all this in just 5 years. We are a one-of-a-kind football club. We are #.
We've already discussed the clubs and companies we teamed up with to make UFL shine. But to achieve this ambitious goal required something monumental, something that would help us spread the word about the game and reach an even broader audience. So, we decided to build a stellar lineup of top-notch footballers as UFL brand ambassadors. So, without further ado, here's our magnificent 5. Alexander Zinchenko, a versatile player operating as a left full-back for Manchester City and a central midfielder for Ukraine, is one of the brightest talents of his generation. In 2021, he's become the youngest captain in the Ukrainian national team's history. Romelu Lukaku, a beast of a player. The Belgian striker made a name for himself in England, then went to Italy, where he won Serie A and was voted the MVP in the competition. This season, Lukaku returned to Chelsea, where he started his English career. He instantly made his physical and goal-scoring presence felt. Roberto Firmino, a unique player and the heart of the Liverpool FC attacking trio. The smiling Brazilian, known and loved for his no-look goals, Bobby is a great dribbler and provider of assists as well. He's been key to Liverpool's domestic and global triumphs and is a huge fan favourite there. Kevin De Bruyne is the first name on the team sheet for Manchester City and Belgium. Regarded as one of the best playmakers of his generation, De Bruyne pulls the strings for his attacking midfield position and contributes a lot with his assists and crucial goals. And it's no surprise Kevin has been voted PFA Players Player of the Year twice in a row. He's a complete player who delivers week in, week out. As you have probably noticed, our Magnificent 5 is, well, a Magnificent 4. But it's about time to fix that and unveil our 5th ambassador. Need any clues? This player has won league titles in England, Spain and Italy. He has won 32 trophies in his career, including 7 league titles, 5 UEFA Champions Leagues and 1 UEFA Nations League and 1 UEFA European Championship. Recently, he has reached a fantastic milestone, having scored an incredible 800 official senior career goals for club and country. So, you're probably already getting the idea. Anyway, let me make a quick call to get things settled. Hi Cristiano, welcome to our show and thank you for joining us today.
Thanks, Eugene, and cheers to all of the football fans and gamers around the world. I'm happy to announce my partnership with UFL. This is a revolutionary project in football gaming. UFL brings a competitive and fair-to-play experience to every gamer. Hey Eugene, let's do this and show what everyone has been waiting for.
Sure thing, Cristiano. Talk soon and good luck to you on the pitch. Okay guys, wait no further. Here's the very first look at UFL in action.
Yes, finally.
We interrupt this broadcast with a message from the future. A future where there is online football for all. A future where free to play means fair to play. A future where you can choose from your favorite players and they actually play like them too. We create our own clubs and manage every stage and every detail of their journey. We compete in matches where skill is always the deciding factor, experiencing moments of exhilaration, deflation, and elation that every true football fan can relate to. We overcome challenges, taking on new opponents and old rivals. We propel our clubs to incredible heights, attracting star players and nurturing new talents as we create our ultimate footballing lineup to take on all comers and let the world know what it really means to be the best. This is what the future of online football looks like. And how do we know? Well, we built it. And it's time for you to join us. UFL is coming when it's ready in 2022.
Biggest ever.
So that's it. You have no idea how long we've been wanting to show you some of the in-game materials. I want to tell you a little bit about why we're here, why we started developing UFL in the first place. I want to say that we at Strikers Inc. have great respect for everything that has been done over the years in football video gaming. But at the same time, we feel that the community has been longing for a change. Our goal with UFL is to create a game that is immune to the issues that are blocking the genre's progress. With UFL, we're building an ecosystem unique to sports video gaming. We're planning to hold special events featuring our ambassadors and partner clubs, a hybrid of on and offline activities. I'm sure you're wondering about the release date. Well,
No.
UFL is in its final stage of development, and we will be announcing the date as soon as we feel ready. All in all, I want to thank you for your patience and the time you spent with us today. Stay tuned, subscribe to our socials, and follow us at joinufl.com. Talk to you later, take care, and bye-bye.
You're joking. You gotta be joking. I listened to all that waffle and then I saw the gameplay. I was like, fucking hell. Jesus. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's just jump into the gameplay. Oh my god. Okay. Immediately, this clip here. Watch the defender in the middle. He just goes away. Watch him. Watch him in the middle. When this cross comes in, watch that defender right there. Watch him. Keep watching him. Where's he going? Where is he going? Obviously, the player can't control him. So that defender's immediately stepping out, leaving this player completely unmarked. I mean, one of the things I was talking about when I was muted was they uploaded this video in 1080p. Okay? And the problem with that is it lowers the quality in YouTube. You have to upload in 2K or above to get the better codec, so you get the better graphics. But because they uploaded in 1080p, it all looks a little bit blurry. So I'm not taking the graphics into too much consideration. I mean, the only thing we can look at really is they've shot themselves in the foot by uploading in 1080p, in my opinion. But that defender there, frickin' hell, what is he doing? Like, so that was the first thing I noticed.
To play. A future
You know, graphically, it is hard to tell with being in 1080p. I'm not going to comment on the graphics. Obviously, it's much like My Club and FUT, isn't it? What have they got on the right hand side? Team Pass, quests, challenges. To be honest, I'm not really bothered because
we create our own clubs and manage every
the gameplay was
stage and every detail of
the
their
real
journey.
sort of standout thing for me, and it just
Matches
looked pretty
where
bad
skill
in the
is
actual
all
gameplay view. Like this looks pretty bad. I'm gonna freeze it. It just looks mobile-y.
Factor, experiencing moments of exhilaration.
I don't know. It's just something about it. I haven't got a good feeling about this. To put it mildly.
Every true
To put it mildly, I haven't got a
football
good feeling
fan
about
can
it.
relate
I wish I had.
Overcome challenges,
And I
taking
hope
on
I am rooting for these guys. I want them to do well. I want another
We propel our
I want another
clubs
game to push
incredible heights,
Konami and
attracting
EA
star
because
players
they're
and
falling
nurturing
apart.
new talents as
Well,
we create our ultimate footballing lineup.
They just
To
haven't done
take
them
on
any
all
favors
colours
uploading
and
in
let the world
1080p.
know what it really means to be the best. This is what the future of online
Gee whiz.
football looks like.
Look at what the hell?
Best.
Did you see
This
the net
is
physics
what
there?
the future of online
Watch this.
football looks like. And how you know? This
Look at
is what
this.
the future of online football
It's like a bus
looks
shower.
like. And how
The
we
net
know?
didn't even move.
We built it. And it's time for you to join us. UFL is coming when it's
dunno.
ready. In 2022.
Great that they've got Ronaldo. You know, that's a coup.
So that
But I don't want to hear that guy talk anymore. To be honest, you know, they gotta hit us with the they gotta hit the ground running, and so much waffle at the start. That is not how you engage with the community. If you look, all you gotta do is look at EA, what EA do. They put out a trailer. They hit all the key points. Short, concise, great information. You know what's coming. And obviously the gameplay's trash, but you know, at least they're trying to sell the game, and they do a good job. You know, every year I think, oh, maybe they've turned a corner. No. But this looks pretty bad, to be honest. I mean,
a future where there is online
then it just
with a message from
does the ball even curl? Everything's like straight lines, straight line passes. Have you noticed that? Straight line, no, straight line. Obviously, when they shoot, they do a finesse shot, they can curl the ball. But this is.
We create our own clubs and manage.
It's not looking great, is it?
Every detail.
It's not looking great.
We compete in matches where skill is always the deciding factor. Experiencing moments of exhilaration.
eFootball's in the bin. EA are losing the FIFA license.
That every true football fan can relate to.
Nothing's coming up. I mean, goals, but can you imagine that being really good? I can't.
New opponents and old rivals. We propel our clubs to incredible heights, attracting star players.
I hope these guys do well, but I can't see it. Not, you can't judge it until the gameplay's in, gamepad's in your hands and you've got full control over the players and stuff. But do you know what? When I look, the video uploaded earlier today, where I had PES 2017, the trailer. Freaking hell. You could just tell the gameplay was going to be slick, amazing, and it was. That game was one of the best, one of my favorites. Just go and check out that trailer, but this is just dreadful. The key. Let's go back to the start. I don't really want to hear this guy waffle, to be honest, because it just goes on and on and on. He doesn't really say a lot, to be honest.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the first UFL live show.
He really doesn't say a lot, but this is.
I'm the CEO at Strikers Inc., the game studio behind support, the positive feedback. If give you a brief look at our partners and ambassadors, as I have prepared some till the end of the show.
You just need to hit people with gameplay, dude.
UFL. It was a pivotal moment for the studio. We never had any public announcements before then. Functionality in the team of UFL. And where we
I was honestly dying towards the end.
Partnerships, legal and admin. December 2016.
Yeah, it
Desire
goes
to lead a new generation thing is where we know.
Do you know what? I'm bored already. I'm bored of this guy already.
We want to be playing with you. For your special benefit, we have prepared a series of development diaries so that you have a good feeling about our
polishing. We make the move
to compete with.
It's no good. Like you can have all the polish in the world, but if the gameplay looks freaking terrible, I'm not gonna watch this again. I'm not watching this.
Versus here, it's a lot of his senior career goals for club.
I really don't want to listen to it.
With UFL.
this had me. This is so wooden.
Hi Cristiano, welcome to our show and thank you for joining us today.
Thanks, Eugene.
This is like Zuckerberg.
Fans and gamers around the world.
Is he a robot?
I'm happy to announce my partnership with UFL. This is a revolutionary project in football gaming.
Yeah, sure.
UFL brings a competitive and fair-to-play experience to every.
I will say this though, I love the fact that they're focusing on fair to play and no scripting. Let's give them some kudos for that, because scripting should not be in any game of football or any game period. The only time it should kick in maybe is if you've actually enabled it on a racing game where you've got rubber banding, so it keeps the first place and the last place nice and close together. So you have makes it competitive, but
hey Eugene,
not in
let's
football.
do this and show what everyone has been waiting
for. Oh,
Sure
that's
thing,
just so cringe. I was just gritting my teeth the whole way through that. I don't know about you guys. I was just gritting my teeth.
Here's the very first look at UFL in action.
They should just hit us with this.
This broadcasts with a message from the future. A future where there is online football for all. A future where free to play means fair to play. A future where you can choose from your favorite players.
I mean, I'll do a breakdown, but this is... It's not looking great, is it? I'm just looking at some of the players. I didn't really pay too much attention. Pjanic, Vida, Trubin. So they have got the FIFA Pro license, obviously, to get all these other players outside of, the partnership clubs. Otherwise, it'd be a bit limited, wouldn't it? Bloody Rangers, West Ham, Shakhtar.
And manage every stage and every detail of their journey. We compete in matches where skill is always the deciding factor.
It doesn't help that the gameplay. Look at the gameplay, right? Like the video. It doesn't look like it's even in 60 frames per second. Look at it. It's like really stuttery.
Deciding factor. Experiencing moments of exhilaration.
And that doesn't help it at all. It's not smooth. It doesn't look smooth.
And elation.
Look at it.
True football fan can relate to.
Is it me or is that just stuttering?
Overcome challenges, taking on new opponents and old
It's like they played the game in like 20 frames per second.
Attracting star players and nurturing new talents as we create.
What do I think about the UI?
To take on all comers and let the world
We'll go back and look at that in a
know what it
second.
really means to
Doesn't
be
look too
the
bad. Looks pretty
best.
clean, I guess.
This is what the future of online football looks like.
Look at the
And how
bus
do we
shelter
know?
of the net.
Well,
The fact is,
it. And it's time for
the
you
fact
to
it's not in
join
like
us.
60 frames per second is
UFL
disgraceful.
is
Look at it.
coming when
It's
it's
all over the
ready.
show.
In 2022.
Yeah, it's not ready yet. It's going to be a long way off, I think. What do I reckon? October?
20.
I think probably October, maybe a release. I guess. But it's just... You know, let's take a look. You know, someone said about the UI. What do I think about the UI? It doesn't look too bad. You got the formations there. You got tactics, objectives, roles. So it's like... At least there's customization for tactics, which is more than we can say about eFootball 2022. You know, at least they're trying to let you play how you want to play. Down the bottom we've got game plan, more details, apply. Let's go back a little bit further. Is it before this or no? It's after this. Jesus. There we go. Total cost, chemistry, total cost. That's pretty cool. They got the actual total cost of the squad. You got main squad and reserve squad in the middle at the top. Setup squad, game plan, management, customization, and transfer market. Be interested in to understand if it's a. I think it's probably going to be like a card game, isn't it? You pay, and you get access to different the different players and stuff. So whilst it's free to play, it will, you know, they're going to expect you to spend some money. They don't create games to be free.
Manage every stage and every detail.
But whether we end up playing this game, I'm not so sure.
We compete in matches
It's just a shame they haven't uploaded this in 60 frames per second. It just looks... You can't go off this, can you really? Because it looks terrible. They've not done themselves any justice whatsoever with this
football fan can relate to.
in these frames per second.
We overcome challenges, taking on new opponents and old rivals. We propel our clubs to incredible
I
heights,
don't know. I just think
attracting
it's gonna be.
star players and nurturing
It's
new
not
talents.
sending
As
any
we
good vibes
create
to me,
our
to be honest.
ultimate footballing
I'm a bit
lineup
disappointed
to
if I'm
take
being
on
brutally
all
honest.
comers and let the world know what it really means to be the best.
The
This
FPS is
what
me?
the future
No,
of
honestly,
online
it's not me.
football
It's
looks
the actual
like.
game.
And how do we know? Well, we built it. And it's time for you to join
I'm playing
us.
exactly what you're looking at, so
UFL is coming when it's ready.
I'm sure you know it will. The game will be in 60 frames per second, but this video is just, it's
22.
just terrible. It's not the best way to start a game. The gameplay has to be on point. You cannot
That's
have
it.
any
You
mistakes.
have no idea how long
Because
we've been
people will-
wanting to show you
People
some of the
pick-
in-game material.
Pick this apart,
I wanna tell
no
you a
doubt.
little
Like
bit
I just
about
did. Like
why
I've
we're
not.
here.
I briefly
Why
looked at
we
this,
started developing
saw the
UFL in
bus,
the first
the
place.
bus shelter
I want to
nets.
say that we at
The don't
Strikers
move,
Inc. have great respect
the
for
defender
everything
moving out of
has
position.
been done over the years in football video gaming. But at the same time, we feel that the community has been longing for a change. Our goal with
I don't know.
UFL is
What
to
do you
create
guys
a
think?
game-
What do you guys think? I'm gonna have to meet this guy. I'm sorry, Eugene, but you know I appreciate you're trying to build a brand and stuff, but it's not for me right now. So what do you guys say? The fact it's so focused online is a sad sign. Yeah, I mean, we knew that from day one. We knew that was an issue day one. I like their idea, but it doesn't look great. It looks like something came out from the Android store. Yeah, that was my thought, Kalani. Honestly, it looked like a mobile game. Like, as soon as I saw this, I was like, Let's go back to that clip. I want to see if there's much movement from the team there. Doesn't look like a lot of movement. No, it's hard to say. It's a 2-second clip, so but players do seem to be moving around in that clip. They're not just stationary, but I don't know. It just doesn't look great, does it? Doesn't look great. You gotta admit, like I was talking for like 20 minutes, so I don't know what I've said and what I said offline or online. Excuse me. COVID. Yeah, so what I was saying beforehand, I was like, it would be a miracle if this game was good. It really would. They've been 5 years in development. This is the first game they produced. It's going to be a learning curve. They're not going to, you can't expect anyone just to come out of the blue, create a football game, and it's going to be masterful. You think EA and Konami have been going at this for, 20, 30 years? So, for a brand new game, 5 years in the making, maybe 6 years now in the making, it's difficult just to come out and create a free-to-play game. If you had to pay for it, then I could probably expect the quality. But I hope it's good. I hope it's good, but my expectations were lower now than they were before. I honestly thought with the Unreal Engine they could probably do something with it. But I think eFootball 2023 has probably got a better chance of making up that ground. Forget 2022, I think. Unless they do something masterful. And they get the build out that's the latest build with the sharp kicks and all the rest of it and all the bells and whistles. But this just doesn't look very good. I was going to do like a full breakdown video, but... And I probably will. But it's not looking very good, is it? It's looking really disappointing. What do you guys think? Let's have a look at your feedback. Better than eFootball. Better than eFootball in this moment? Yeah? You think this is better than eFootball? But eFootball's not... No, it is bad. It's like 4 out of 10. 6 out of 10 maybe. Don't know, like this little bit here doesn't look too bad. And then moving the ball. It's just that this doesn't look very good to me. This is the first bit where it actually looks like it's running smoothly. This is about the only thing we can look at. So he cuts the ball back, strikes the ball. Does that even go in the net? I can't tell if this goes in the net or not. No, I think the keeper saves it. It's just that defender in the middle. Like, what is this guy doing? What is he doing? Like, there's another defender here, I believe. Is that another defender? Oh no, there's a striker, but he's marked. This guy should be coming across to... The funny thing is, fair to play. How's that fair if your defender's not going to mark players? Team shape, it's all over the show. One ball. Let's have a look at the team shape, right? You got obviously the 2 centre backs, possibly the left back, defensive midfielder, right back. Who's that? Sidibe. Yep, so that's the right back. He plays the ball through. Centre back comes across. That centre back should be marking Antonio. Surely. I think that's Antonio. Yes, it is. And it's not like they're bad defenders from Monaco either. That was Badiashile, I think, who wasn't marking anyone. So, here. Crowds are fantastic. Didn't pay attention to the crowd. I was looking at the football. I was looking at what was going on. But did see the flags waving. I mean, like no one waves a flag. Well, not many people wave flags around the stadium. Maybe pre-game, but not during the actual match. But here they're always waving flags. I suppose it adds to it. You know, it doesn't have to be realistic. I do not understand how people think this looks better than eFootball. Spoony, can you notice they're avoiding to show the ball hitting the net? Well, they do actually show the ball hitting the net, and it looks like a bus shelter, mate. It looks like they just got a plastic bus shelter and chucked it in the goal. Because the nets just didn't move at all. It doesn't look great, does it? But to be honest, I don't give a crap about it. As long as it plays well, they can fix the freaking nets later on. But look at that net. That net looks like it's not going to move. It looks like it's stuck in place. Is there any career mode in UFL? No, I don't believe so. I'm pretty sure they confirmed that might be something they think about later on. But yeah. Oops. Is that Lukaku? You know, at least they're not dead-eyed. They're not dead-eyed. He looks like he's looking at the camera. He's missing his teeth at the top of his mouth, but never mind. Like looking at the stadium there, it looks pretty good. The stadium looks good. The crowd looks good. Nice variation. Strikes at near post. But yeah, they do show the ball hitting the net in this last bit, I believe. This last section, I believe. Be the best. There. See, the net just didn't move at all. It looks... Tell you what, I'm going to slow it right down. Going to slow this right down. See exactly what I'm talking about. Does the net move? No. It's like a bus shelter. It's like a plastic bus shelter. Look at that. I do like the keeper animations. Like, watch this keeper go down here. That looks slick. Okay, he didn't get anywhere near the ball, but it's nice that he attempted it. And the technique of the volley looks pretty good. The way he strikes it, it's pretty realistic. Get your foot over the ball, your body over the ball. I mean, we could... Let's try and watch this back in slow-mo. See if it improves the look. Let's go back to that stage, because that was quite a good one. This bit here. Notice you got a few different types of ball as well. Just those nets look horrendous. those people who love good nets are going to be really disappointed with this game. In terms of like the bodies of the players, they kind of look... I think Lukaku may be a bit more bulky than that when you compare it to Kevin De Bruyne. Don't know if they all look about the same. Look at De Bruyne's neck. I don't know. I don't know if that neck looks a bit thick there. And then Lukaku's neck's really long. Bloody hell. It's like a giraffe. It's like a giraffe. Oh, jeez. Again, keeper animations. Did he even make contact with the ball here? Look at this. I think he gets... I think the ball is diverted, but it doesn't make contact with the actual hand. Watch. Did he make a... Does he make a connection? Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't. No, it just goes through. Ignore that. I thought he got a touch on it, but he didn't. Ronaldo, Firmino, Lukaku. AC Milan. Are AC Milan one of the partners? Have they announced that yet? Does anyone know if they announced AC Milan? I can't remember who they announced now. I know Monaco, West Ham, Shakhtar Donetsk, Rangers. Anyone know? They didn't announce AC Milan, but looks like looks like it's coming. So it looks like we've unveiled a looks like we've unveiled a new sponsor, guys. Announced AC Milan. Firmino, Zinchenko, De Bruyne, Firmino, Ronaldo. See if there's any other players that sort of stand out. Wow. To be honest, he cracked me up at the end. He really did crack me up.
Take on
Let's change that back to normal.
and let the world know what it really
Oh
means
dear,
to
oh dear,
be
oh
the
dear.
best. This is what the future of online football looks like. And how do we know? Well, we built it.
Bloody hell.
And it's time for you to join us.
He's having a laugh,
is
isn't he?
coming when it's ready.
When it's
in
ready.
2022.
Oh, hold on. Stop that. So here we get to see which platforms are on. PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S. Is it for the PC? I thought it was for the PC as well. Maybe it's not. There's so much information flying
So
around.
that's it. You have no idea how long we've been wanting to show you some of the in-game materials. I want to tell you a little bit about why we're here, why we started developing UFL in the first place. I want to say that we at Strikers Inc. have great respect for everything that has been done over the years in football video gaming. But at the same time, we feel that the community has been longing for a change. Our goal with UFL is to create a game.
He is right. He is right. People are fed up with the scripting. Konami and EA. People are fed up with scripting.
Game that is immune to the issue.
Whatever that means to people, because it all means different things, but everyone knows what it roughly means in terms of balancing and stuff. So, you know, they are onto something there, but they've just got to execute that gameplay right. And I just don't think it's...
Issues
I don't
that
know.
are blocking the genres.
I have to wait until we
progress.
get our hands on it.
With UFL, we're building an ecosystem.
They got a lot more
unique
time
to
to go,
sports video
so
gaming. We're planning
I'm
to
not going
hold
to judge it
special
off one
events
trailer.
featuring our
I'm not going to say,
ambassadors
oh, this game's rubbish off
and
one
partner
trailer, but
clubs, a
it's just not
hybrid
looking
of
promising,
on
is
and
it?
offline activities. I'm sure you're wondering about the release date. Well, UFL is its final stage of development, and we will be announcing the date as soon as we feel ready. All in all, I want to thank you for your patience and the time you spent with us today.
Cheers,
Stay
dude.
tuned, subscribe to our socials, and follow us at joinufl.com. Talk to you later, take care, and bye-bye.
Oh dear. Oh dear. So the whole thing basically comes down to about a minute, doesn't it, with that gameplay? He waffles for far too long. I bet that really annoyed a lot of players, you know, a lot of people watching this. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think he was waffling too much, or is it just me being harsh? I know they've got to try and sell the game and announce the teams and stuff, but I think a lot of players now are online. They're aware of the information that's flying around. Do you really need to harp on it about it? and talk about the amount of goals players have scored and who they play for. I mean, just felt a bit cringe-worthy to me. I don't know what you guys think. Ronaldo part maybe question the simulation theory. Kilani. Yeah, he did. I thought he talked way too much. What's the general overall feel? That gameplay was archaic as hell. Yeah, it wasn't great, was it? It wasn't great. Didn't really stand out too much. This guy just, it was a little bit painful, a little bit forced. I think he could have condensed it down. I understand they want more airtime to get things out and about, and I just don't think it's been all that great, to be honest. It's just a shame he waffled for too long.
And from home.
I think you've got to look at EA. You've got to look at what EA do and basically copy that model, because they do it so well. They do it really, really well. It's short, concise. They talk a little bit. They show a gameplay clip. They talk a bit. They show a gameplay clip, and they show examples of what they're talking about. Whereas this is just one guy talking up a game that, you know, when people see that gameplay, they just go. I mean, you heard me laughing. So. I mean, this is hilarious.
2 trophies in his career, including 7 league titles, 5 US.
Yeah,
Recently, he has reached a junior career goals. Anyway, let me make a quick call to get things settled.
This is so cringeworthy.
Hi, Cristiano. Welcome to our show, and thank you for joining us today.
Thanks, Eugene, and cheers to all of the football fans and gamers around the world. I'm happy to announce my partnership
I
with
swear,
UFL.
they should do Ronaldo
This
with
is a revolutionary
Zuckerberg.
project in football gaming.
Can you imagine those two?
UFL brings a
Having a
competitive
conversation.
and fair-to-play experience to every gamer. Hey, Eugene, let's do this and show what everyone has been waiting for.
Sure thing, Cristiano. Talk soon, and good luck to you on the pitch. Okay, guys,
Bloody
wait
hell.
no further. Here's
Honestly.
the very first look at UFL in
Kills
action.
me.
We interrupt this broadcast with a message from the
Getting ready
future.
for the next Terminator
A
role.
future where there is online football.
Back to PES, Spoony.
A future where free to
Oh,
play
man.
means fair to play.
We'll be playing PES 2021 for the next 5 years, I reckon, lads.
For all.
The way it's going.
A future where free to play means fair to play.
5 years later, still playing PES 2021.
And football for all.
It's still downloading gameplay mods.
A future where
5 years. Fuck off. If I'm playing. Oh, guys. I tell you what, I'm going to start playing another game soon, because I love football games. I've been playing football games all my life. There used to be so much choice when I was growing up. Like, there was, like, so much choice.
where there is
And I'll tell you what, some of them were way more playable than what
free
we've
to
got
play
today.
means fair to play.
That's dreadful.
For all. A future where
Look at the
future.
freaking
A
arrows.
future
Like,
where
we
there is
don't need,
interrupt
you don't
this
need arrows on your
broadcast with a
players.
message from the future. A future where there is online football.
Look, why is there a marker on the... What is with this freaking obsession about having markers on the field to identify which way you're pushing the left analog stick? If you're that much... I don't know. If you need that to tell you which way you're pushing on the left analog stick, this game should not be for you. If we're talking about esports, you can imagine professional gamers not knowing how to use your left analog
With a
stick.
message from the future. A future where there is online
This is the way your
football
player's
for all.
facing.
A
Yeah,
future where
no.
free to
I'm not going to swear because I'm not a person who swears, but I
play
do when I laugh.
fair.
I don't know if he saves that or not. I'm still trying to work out if he
to
saves that.
play.
They
A
cut it
future
out.
where you
so.
can choose from your favourite players and they actually play like them too. We create our own clubs and manage every stage.
I've been
and
playing
every detail
DLS
of their
15
journey.
for 3 years though.
Compete in matches where skill is
What's
always the
DLS?
deciding
What's that?
factor. Experiencing
Sounds like a new
moments
boy
of
band.
exhilaration, deflation,
He's reading a script with a weird fake smile. No, I'm not reading a freaking script, dude. I'm just reading the comments.
We overcome challenges, taking on new opponents.
I'm looking at the freaking gameplay and trying to give you an honest feel for it, but it looks freaking terrible. As we create This is like
footballing lineup.
Football's in the gutter right now. EA, Konami.
What it really means to be the best.
There's a chance for someone to step up. Right now, there's people are calling out for a brand new type of game that's going to change the freaking football world. Honestly, I just don't think this is it. Don't think this is it. Do you know what? I tell you what. The game to watch this year, and it's a shame they haven't got a career mode, from what I can tell, is sociable soccer. I tell you what, that's going to be more playable than certainly eFootball 2022 in its current state. Certainly more. I think it's going to be more promising than this. And again, I've not played this and I've not played that, but I bet you I think I'll have more fun playing that than I will do this. I just got the feeling this is just... Someone said it's like a mobile game. Again, is it the Unreal Engine? I'm starting to wonder if it's the Unreal Engine. Like, people are like finding it really hard to code a football game on the Unreal Engine.
And manage every stage and every detail of their journey. We compete in matches where skill is always the deciding
The first touch in the
factor.
gameplay was so bad and unnatural.
Moments of exhilaration, deflation,
Looks like FIFA 17. Lots of people like FIFA 17.
and elation.
I think Kurt was on about FIFA 17 the other day. I was like, what? FIFA 17? FIFA went downhill after 16 in my opinion. FIFA 16, 17, 18 and onwards just kept going downhill. FIFA 22 is alright. It's on the right track again. A bit more realistic. But it's still not great. I like the fact they slowed it down. I heard that they speeded up in the last patch, so I haven't even played it. I haven't played it since they released the last patch. And I'm too invested in my Newcastle United career right now in PES 2021, but even that, I know the AI inside and out. I know what they're going to do. I know how to... I could use the same freaking style of play to beat them every time, but it would be dull if I just kept repeating the same actions to basically, exploit
so
the AI.
You have no idea how long we've been wanting to show you some of the in-game materials.
This is a real shame, guys.
About why we're here. Why
but I will be doing a full breakdown video.
But
I think you've got my audio impressions.
Have great respect for everything that has been
thank you so much for joining me, guys.
It's
been an hour. Well, it's been an hour since more than an hour. I was talking offline, and I apologise about all the technical issues we had earlier. Try and cut that out and fix it. But thank you so much for joining me. And
unique to sports video gaming.
Well, I'm going to give you guys one last chance in the chat. Out of 10, let's rate the presentation first. I'll put a presentation on first. Let me put a title on here. We'll stand out. Ugh. No. Presentation. So for presentation out of 10, what would you guys give it? Like the format of this. Him speaking, the gameplay, the Ronaldo speech, and how do you think it? 7 out of 10, 10, 0, 6, 7s. So most of you are like okay with it. You're like, I would say a 7 is decent. That's good. Well, at least you guys are seeing the positives in it. For me personally, presentation-wise, I'm not going to be too harsh because it is their first attempt, and I'm going to give it a solid 6 presentation-wise. What are your thoughts? And this is a big one for me about the gameplay. What do you guys see this being out of 10 for gameplay. Be fair, guys. Be fair. It's not 0. It's definitely not. 0 would be like the game doesn't even launch. 2s, 5s. Yeah, I would probably go with a 3 or 4. It's not giving me any good vibes, this gameplay. But it doesn't help that it's on, like I said earlier, it's on a bad codec. It's on a bad codec. They should have uploaded in 2K. They would have got a sharper image. You know, I should have sought them out, to be honest. That would have improved the quality of the stream. Improved the quality of what we saw. But the fact that the gameplay was running at, I don't know what it was running at, 20 frames per second, 25, 30 frames per second. Didn't look great. Whatever they were using to capture that on, it seemed to be really struggling. 2s, 3 max. Yeah, I would say a 3 or a 4. I'm gonna say I would say a 3. I would say a 3 out of 10 for gameplay. What about animations? What do you think about the animations? Let's go back and watch the clip again just one more time. What do you guys think about the animations? Just to wrap this up.
We interrupt this broadcast with a message from the future. A future where there is online football for all. A future where free to play means fair to play.
Because some of them don't look too bad. Like when players are going down and players using skills and stuff, it looks pretty cool.
We create our own clubs and manage every stage and every detail of their journey. We compete in matches where skill is always the deciding factor, experiencing moments of exhilaration, deflation,
the player reactions look pretty realistic.
animation that every true football fan can relate to. We overcome challenges, taking on new opponents and old rivals. We propel our clubs
I would
to
say
incredible heights,
a 7.
attracting star players and nurturing new talents as we create our ultimate footballing lineup.
Just want to see if there's different bodies and the body shape.
Ultimate footballing lineup to take on all comers and let the we propel our we overcome challenges, taking on new opponents and old rivals. We propel our clubs to incredible heights, attracting star players and
like body wise, is there any difference? They all look the same.
nurturing new talent.
Don't know what you guys think. Let's have a look at the body shape. Oh no, they are slightly different. Like Lukaku's arms are quite thick there. Chest wise, very similar. But no, there are certain differences there, isn't there, in terms of the body shape.
As we
just wanted to check that out.
Ultimate footballing lineup to take on all comers and let the world know
Miles
what
better
it
than
really
me football
means
FIFA?
to be the best. This is
In terms of the animations?
online football.
Like this here, the way he takes that volley. Let me just mute it and slow it right down. I was really impressed with this volley, to be fair. Like the technique and the goalkeeper, I thought it was really good. I really do like the goalkeepers. The last clip where De Bruyne curled the effort in. Like the goalkeeper animations looks really good. Celebrations look quite natural. Nothing stupid. I love the technique of that volley though. That volley there. Obviously net physics they can build in. That's not a big detail. You know, some people are just gonna rip it because the net doesn't work properly, but does it really matter? I mean the ball should roll downwards, right? But it just comes back straight back out like a watch this. When it hits this part here, it should go down, but it comes back out. Watch. See, it went bang, bang. It should have gone like that, but it's gone there, and then somehow it's gone out this way. There. Probably need to work on that if they're to please everyone, because there are those of us. Well, there are some people out there who fantasize about the nets. I'm not too bothered. The main thing is that the game feels good in your hands, right? And that's the main thing for me. But anyway, ladies and gents, I'm gonna call it a night there. But I just want to say thank you so much for joining me. I do apologize again about the technical issues. We're gonna, it's been, I don't stream that often. Actually, I've had some good news, but shall I share it now? Shall I share it later? I'll share it I'll share it another time with you guys, because I've got some really, really good news. Anyway, yeah. Right. Take care, guys. I'm going to cut the stream off there, but thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. And I do apologize again about technical difficulty. That kind of sucked. I was talking for so long as well. So yeah. All right, guys. Take care, and I'll see you guys soon.